got here.
We finally made it.
I know, what a mission, but we made the deadline. Everybody has gone above and beyond, which I think is amazing.
We've been very lucky with our trades and our suppliers and them pushing through all the hard times that we've had, the COVID, the weather, just the general delays, supply issues. And
everything is just, it's come together. This last week, oh my God, I can't believe what we've achieved in 1 week. This place, when we came in that Friday, when we started moving furniture in, I was like, wow, we got a long week ahead of us, but we killed it. This is something to be so proud of, this project. Every single trade and supplier that has come through the doors has just been like amazed with how it's finished, but they're all so proud of how everything is just like finished up. Our home. We've been dreaming about this home for coming up to 2 years now, and it's so nice to see it all finished, the finished product, because there's a lot of blood, sweat and tears gone into it.
I know that you really wanted it to be a family home. You didn't want it to be just a showpiece as such. So I know that, you really wanted a bit of an African theme, it's somewhere in the house, personal photos displayed and things like that. So we really tried to sort of work with some of your pieces, your influence, and then also still make it look really stylish as well, so you could use it as as a display if you needed to.
So yeah, on a house like this, we only had two or three guys. I know from my personal experience, I'm a carpenter myself. I used to put up timber frames before we got into steel. Much more heavier, much more taxing on the body. Stock standard home for Edgecliff, or for anybody that we do, is 0.75. That's already sort of more than what a lot of people do.
Yep.
So what we actually did for you guys on the ground floor was 1 mil.
Yeah. So
it's super rigid, super strong.
What's the benefit of a steel frame compared to a timber frame?
I would say the straightness of everything. There's no frame straightening. Once you put the sheet of plasterboard on the wall, that's it.
We also got the motorised blinds and everything for the skylights. Can you talk about the benefits of having the motorised blinds on there?
Well, yeah, particularly again with the bedroom. If you want that Sunday morning sleep in, those blinds are going to be your best friend.
100%. I can't wait to sit there and look up at the stars at night.
Perks of this house is having all the glass windows. Once your blinds are open, making that feel, instead of two spaces, it's just one big space. So we've added a lot of trees around the perimeter in the garden bed just to sort of hide that fence essentially. Yeah. And then that once your blinds are up, it doesn't, when you walk in the front door, it just flows from the front all the way out the back. The centrepiece of that backyard is probably that bottle tree.
I'd have to agree with you.
Especially of a night time. All these blinds open, that thing lit up, it definitely draws your attention to it, and you sit there and you'll find yourself staring at it for a moment.
By using it from, you know, your massive, gorgeous, stunning 3-story feature wall, all the way through to using it in your splashbacks in your kitchen, also using it in the butler pantry, and then also using it outside, you just created this wonderful dialogue between indoor and outdoor. It's changed so much. When we first came out, it was honestly, the first few bricks were being laid, you know, there was a concrete, and it was really hard to have that vision of what the end product was going to be. And it has turned out to be absolutely stunning.
What's sneaking about, I noticed you use the Palomera oak. Using the Palomera and the wood mat has made it look bespoke, which matches the house perfectly.
Yeah.
So you've done an exceptional
Oh,
job.
thank you. I really wanted to have something to contrast, not just have it all black. And because we didn't do any lighting inside the wardrobes, having that lighter color of the gray makes the wardrobe feel a bit brighter when you open it up. It's not just like a dark space. So,
Yeah, and you can still see the grain come through,
Yeah.
so you can still read that it's actually a timber, but it is that light, soft, beautiful grey, so you've chosen well.
oh, thank you.
Well, I've noticed there's a lot of cool colours, blacks, yet it doesn't feel cold in here.
Oh, that's good to know.
Actually, I've got house envy because it's stunning. You've laid all the elements and unified them in a way. I mean, as an interior designer of so many decades, you've actually nailed it.
We've used your product in so many different ways here. We've got it in the kitchen, we've got it in the butlers, in the laundry, we've got it on study desks, we've got it on bench seats, we've got it on custom vanities in the bathrooms. It's such a versatile product and it always just looks amazing, and I love that white.
Totally. And I think, you know, because you've used it on all those different surfaces as well, that's fantastic. Again, this is to have your home look, you know, absolutely beautiful. You don't need to be spending huge amounts of money to do it. And having stone as a bench top on custom vanities or in your study areas or as a desk.
Or even in the little nooks that we have over here.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, and I think it's a nice break up between the harshness of the black that we have, but then we also have the concrete. So for example, we've had numerous conversations about this. I really wanted a concrete element.
Yeah.
And you were trying to convince me to go something different for the black stone. And I'm like, no, I'm going white. I'm sticking with my white.
But it's worked so well.
It's worked so well, but we sat there, we went through all the ranges. There were so many colours to choose from. I think there was like 2 or 3 whites I was actually looking at, but I ended up landing on what we landed with.
Yeah. And because it is the brightest white, so I think that you made an absolutely perfect choice.
I remember the one part being, I think it took us an hour, was the bar between the butlers and the laundry. That was a long conversation,
100%.
backwards and forwardsing.
Jared wants 2 bars here, Jared wants another bar over there.
I know, everything Jared wants. With the wardrobes, we've done something a bit different.
Yep.
We haven't continued the black wood mat the whole way through, have we?
Correct. Being the size of the road that it is and the colour scheme we have, we broke it up with the Polytec Palomera oak to certain sections of the joinery, just to sort of break it up a little bit. And
it was, I think, a little bit more luxury instead of just doing a white internal carcass as well.
100%. Like going with the Palomera oak and the black wood mat finishes just gives the home more of an architectural feel.
Which I think really suits to the modern industrial feel that we were sort of going with this space.
100%. It sort of flows throughout the rest of the home.
Yeah, like joinery is one of those areas that I think you can go to town, you can go crazy with the ideas that you can come up with.
100%.
If you set a budget and I always say to my clients, if you're going to spend money, you spend it in your kitchen. Kitchen and your laundries.
Well, everyone I've spoken to over the years doing joinery, pretty much joinery sells the home. It's what people see, it's what people look at.
It's normally what people, the heart of the home too.
100%, and it's what people actually use the most.
With our selections, we designate a consultant to spend that 2-hour time with them. And we go through each room individually. We take into consideration obviously what they're looking for, the colours, the tones.
Just so nice to see like different personalities come through in people's selections that they do.
And we help guide them into making great decisions to help build their dream home.
Well, As you can see, we're finally finished. We're at the launch night of the Morley project. We're so excited to share this with all of our family and friends, our trades and suppliers, current clients, future clients, and past clients. Every single person that's here tonight has been a huge part of getting the Morley project to where it is.
My first impressions of walking in tonight was just the great use of materials, the different aspects between how the concrete, the plasterboard.
I just pretty much just said wow, to be honest.
Absolutely amazed.
Wow.
Like wow, amazing.
Being a part of the Morley project, I actually feel honoured, to be honest.
Blessed and honoured, actually.
Yeah, very, very thrilled that we could, make history together.
I feel honoured to be asked to manage this site, for these guys. It's been phenomenal to the journey that we've been on from start to finish.
It all went well, went better than expected. It's a proud moment now, so we're just looking back on it all, and a beautiful house. It's beautiful people that helped us build it, and getting a chance to thank them all today has been great. Getting a chance to have everyone tell us, how it turned out or what they thought, or it's good to show them all the parts they put into it, because you normally don't get to see it all as a complete item when you're working on it. So today's a proud day, happy day, so very happy. Went well.
It wrapped up really, really well. The last week was pretty chaotic. It was a challenging last couple of weeks, but it all turned out well in the end.
Oh boy, there's been a lot of emotions. I broke down crying not that long ago in front of everybody. I am so proud of our team, of Nathan, of my husband Jared as well. Everybody has done an amazing job. We finally get to enjoy this home that we've been dreaming of for the last 2 years. Being able to live in the space now, we've been looking at the plans for so long, and now being able to enjoy it and live in this space is beyond amazing.
I feel like I can finally let some of the air out. I feel like I can have an exhale, because it's been a big job, big process, big build, a lot of pressure, a lot of cameras watching us.
So what's next? We have some very exciting news to share with you all. Cannot wait to share. There's some really cool progress happening. We're going to be launching the Morley 2.0 very soon, so stay tuned.